Has that always been an X down there? Hmm. Yeah. I think we gotta try our new deck. Also, I'm beginning to wonder if there's more than 10 challenge levels, now that I'm thinking about it, because we're at 10 now, and there's still 2 starter decks to unlock. How high up does this ascension go? Interesting. Well, let's give it a try. So we'll put on kind of the same bonuses we had last time. We need 20 more. Well, where did we get 20 more? I don't like that one. Start doesn't bother me too much because all of our starting deck cards are pretty weak. 1 life. We could do that and take off something else. Kind of like being able to get rares, though. We'll say maybe boss and... Oh, that's too much. I guess smaller backpack? Yeah. Let's try this. I want to see how this Geck deck plays. So we don't need to worry about sacrifices, essentially, because everything is free to play. And we get a combination right off the cut. That's pretty good. Because I'm assuming that what we're going to want to do... Oh, there's Fecundity again. I love that. I'm assuming that what we're going to want to do is put some strong sigils on our otherwise weak cards. Like Death Touch, pretty solid. Fecundity is really good. I think we got to put that on our Geck right away. And perhaps do like Cuckoo is pretty nice. It's good as a blocker. Let's try it. I think I see a line. So we'll start off by putting Fecundity on our Geck. That way, we can always play Geck whenever we want to. And our next objective is going to be making sure that Geck gets some, you know, attack power. So I want to take him to a fireplace as soon as possible. Basically, I'm thinking once we draw our Geck, we're kind of set for the rest of the fight. Aqua Squirrel. Oh, I love the art. They gave him a little tail and everything. That's precious. Oh. Uh-oh. So that's going to be a problem. That Raven's going to come attack us pretty soon. So it turns into a bullfrog. Not super strong. I'm starting to see the problem here. They outpace us very quickly. Huh. Interesting. Well, we can at least punch this guy down. He's still doing 2 damage and you're coming out to do 2. I don't think we're getting away from this. I think he's going to take one of our candles on our very first substantive fight. Yeah, that was some major overkill. Alright, so if we want to survive, we need Geck to do more damage. Cockroach is kind of an interesting choice, because we have infinite Gecks. Let's try it. maybe what we should be aiming for with a Fecundity Geck is a bigger sacrifice card? That might be the case. Let's see if we can't maybe get like a Lizard Totem. No Lizard Totem. We'll take Ant Power. Why not? Kind of a placeholder, really. Now on the bright side, we do get our Geck. Which means we can just throw out all the Gecks all the time. And suddenly we're doing 3 damage right away. And these Gecks are highly replaceable. Just throw more out every turn. But that's enough to win us this round. Good. Okay. So I'm thinking maybe here, we'll try and aim for a high-cost card. A Grizzly. I mean, I don't mind it. I do not like getting a a pack rat, though. That was... I didn't look at this line carefully enough, I think. Okay, well, we can work around this. At least we can summon him easily. We'll never run out of items. And to start off, we do not have our Geck. Not my favorite setup. 2 Kingfishers and a Raven. Well, I wouldn't mind being able to block your Raven from coming in. That works pretty good. Now if I can just draw my Geck, we can get our Grizzly out there too. There he is. So, put 3 Gecks out. And we will sacrifice all 3 of them to get a little Grizzly action. And, you know, some more Gecks just for good measure. So, I feel like this deck can work. It's just a question of whether we can draw what we need to draw quickly enough. Ooh. Okay, a flying roach with Undying. Interesting. I can put that to work. Now we get another pack rat. Ugh. It's not great. I can take him to the mycologist, though. Ah. Now, I feel like we'd be a fool not to try and boost our Geck's damage by 1. Because suddenly now we've got a turn 1 win if we draw a Geck on turn 1. In fact, I feel like that's probably going to be our mission from this point on, is draw a Geck, get more power on Geck. Now, this will be a good test of theory. Now, I'm realizing that when we throw all the Gecks out on the front line, they are going to all get eaten up by the sharks that he brings in on round 2. But if my understanding is correct, that shouldn't really matter. Only because all the Gecks get wiped out, we can just put a whole new army of Gecks anyway. So, watch. We'll knock out all these guys, and he will do an excellent job of wiping out every single Geck that we have on the board. But they all dive, and that means we can take our Gecks and do it all over again. Yeah, okay. I feel like once you got a combo going, there's not a whole lot the game can do to stop you, except not let you draw the combo. Alright, good start. So that was boss number 1. Do get a Mantis God. We're not going to have more fecundity stuff to play with. So I'm wondering if Mantis God is really the right choice here. Ouroboros might be fun. Because if I'm not mistaken, with the build that we have, we can kind of crank him up to some absurd damage power. Let's try it. I think this might work. Alright, Trapper's coming next. I think we want to duplicate our Geck. Ooh. So this is a very good combo, too. Yeah, because we can sacrifice as much as we want to get that red heart out there. Trick is getting our Geck more frequently. Hello, slimy boy. Oh, he's so perturbed at all times. Let's see what he can do with our Geck. Yeah, it's a perfect replication. I love it. So it seems like sometimes he'll do a perfect replication, sometimes it'll be a little worse, sometimes it'll be a little better. Kind of like that, that randomness. Very fun. So we can stop either the Raven Egg or the Porcupine from coming out. I feel like the Raven is going to be more problematic. So let's do that. And from there, we're trading with the Porcupine. And I just want to draw a Geck. Perfect! Alright. So from here, we will throw down a whole bunch of Gecks. And we will sacrifice for the red heart. Who's should have 2 attack power. And 2 health. Which means I want to use you to take out the Porcupine, so we can stall. Yeah, so we can stall for, Ouroboros. Because really I'm just looking for an opportunity to beef up Ouroboros a lot. Not gonna get that opportunity yet. Oh, that's interesting. You reset every turn. I didn't think about that. Well, I mean, I guess we can kind of keep that engine going. Did we get 2 cockroaches, by the way? Well, I mean, we'll take out your wolf cub, at least. Our red heart is kind of dead space right now, though. Ouroboros, come on. No? Still nothing. Okay. Well, these ravens are going to start popping in. Oh, no, never mind, we're done. Fight's over. What else do we have? A cuckoo to combine, or a dire wolf. I feel like we're benefiting from having these big cost cards, so maybe dire wolf's a good choice this time. I see a mycologist. I like that. And we can do a combination on our way there. Would we prefer a combination or a straight removal? Interesting. Well... You move, too. Ugh, I'm starting to think that this red heart was a bad idea. We can do an aqueous diving grizzly bear. That's kind of fun. Or we could do a flying grizzly bear that blocks the opposing lane. I feel like I want to keep the grizzly because that's a decent value if we can play it. Basically, we just need our Geck to make it happen. Perhaps... This is a tough choice, actually. A flying grizzly bear is pretty scary. So is an undying card, though. What would I want to be undying if that were the case? I mean, our tadpole could do it. Then it becomes kind of like a... Well, no, but you dive. That's no good. Guess we could do Red Heart. Just become a blocker for us. Yeah, let's, Oh, but then we have a cockroach that we could combine, too. Ah, this is so tough. Alright, here's what we'll do. We're gonna put Cuckoo on there. And... we're not even in the node yet. I'm so far ahead. We're gonna put Cuckoo on the block, and we're gonna do Grizzly Bear up top. We're gonna have a Flying. I changed my mind. We're gonna have a Direwolf on top. Gonna have so many sigils on this poor little pup. Can't even see his face. Now, do we want to make a beeline for this mycologist? I feel like we've got to. We've got so many duplicates right now. Skink-tail birds. Oh, we've got our Geck. We've got our Direwolf. I think we just win. I mean, I'd love to wait around and maybe aim for a, you know, aim for an Ouroboros. But why mess around when we've got the win? I don't think we're in a... Our deck is not strong enough right now that we can afford to mess around like that. Ooh. Magpie's nice. That's good for combination later on. We can put that on something simple like a bunny. Now, who do we want to combine first? Not our Gecks. We want as many of those in the deck as possible. Cockroach would be purely to thin the deck. Pack Rat would actually make a pretty strong card, though. Yeah, I like this choice. Now we got a 4/4 that we can play with. And I see another mycologist at the top of this lane, too, so we'll get the cockroach after all. Okay. So, good combination here. We can throw down the squirrel and tadpole to get the magpie out there, which means we can get our Geck, which means we can pretty much wipe this whole thing out. Yeah, perfect. Nice. Okay, so we're starting to see the combos that are accumulating in our deck. Got a little bit of scry to hunt for our win card. Okay. I really don't want to get another Pack Rat. I mean, we could combine it again, but that's not what I'm trying to do here. A rare card might be nice, though. Nice, big, expensive one. Health, bones, or species. Well, we've got a couple of big health cards, but not enough that we can rely on that. Don't have enough bones, either. Species... bit of a stretch. We've got a few, lizards. Got a couple bugs. I feel like that's our best chance. Let's go for species. Bird, bear, lizard. Ah, okay. You know, that might be for the best, to avoid bloating the deck further. Now... I guess we'll take the wolf head? We've got one wolf. That's not worth it. Let's go for the fledgling totem in the hopes that we get something better down the road. Now, we got another opportunity to combine our cockroach, I believe. So now we might actually be a little bit valuable. And it's undying too on top of that, so not bad. And it flies for, you know, extra terror. So Trapper versus Gecks. I think it'll be fine. We're going to end up going into the round with a ton of pelts if we play it right. However, we definitely did not draw the card we needed. Alright, so we do have enough to get our Grizzly out. And I think we have to do that. Yeah, it's got to be done. So we'll drop all of these to throw out Grizzly. You're going to do 4 damage, knock out both of these guys. I mean, I guess I could throw the Roach out there too? Why not? I mean, he's undying. Just clear the field a little bit further. So now we're searching for Geck. No Geck. So these guys will both clear these lanes. And there's some value to that. But we're losing kind of some of our big cards in the process. Come on, Geck. Still no Geck. Ugh, boy. Well, Cockroach is still kicking. Throw you out there too. 4? We have just enough. Well, I guess we can use you to start ticking some damage out. I'll put you in the far lane for safekeeping. Because right now we're not taking any damage. There's our Geck. So if I'm not mistaken, we can now pop off Ouroboros. Although we do need a way to kill him. I mean, Red Heart could do the trick. So sacrifice Ouroboros and Geck. And we'll put you... I guess we can put you in this lane with the intent to sacrifice? I mean, I don't really see why not. No, I do see why not. We'll put you here to actually do the damage to turn over the next round. And we'll continue manufacturing our Ouroboros in another lane. Perhaps this one? Because it guarantees that you die. Yeah, I like that. That works. Ouroboros is back in hand. It's going to start getting stronger. As long as we can get Ouroboros up to, I guess 6 is where we want him. So he's an instant win. We didn't end up getting as many pelts as I thought we would, though. So some of his guys have even more sigils than I thought possible. Oh dear. Okay. So this guy is deceptive. He's not actually doing 6 damage. He's going to reset on our turn. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 pelts. I mean, I think our goal is going to be clear every lane. So once we have this fully cleared lane, we can throw out all of our strong people. So we don't need you anymore. Throw Ouroboros out there. I wouldn't mind sacrificing him again. Maybe... I'm playing a little bit reckless here, but it's because I'm fairly certain that we've got him. So I'm using this opportunity to beef up Ouroboros higher still. Yeah, it's going to take a second, but I think this will be, the payout will be worth it. And I know we could pretty much go infinite with Ouroboros at this point, but I really am just interested in getting him up to, I really just want him to get up to 6 damage, because that's a turn 1 win right there. Although, now that I'm thinking about it, if we've got the opportunity, why not do it so that it's a turn anything win? Like, if we're behind by 10 ticks, maybe it would be good to have Ouroboros there to completely level the playing field. Okay. In that case, I will ask for everyone's momentary patience while we work on getting Ouroboros absolutely shredded. I think I got one more use left in him. Okay, and then... well, I mean, I guess we can just play another Geck. Yeah, so that's as far as we can take him this round. We got so many bone chips. Okay. 8 strength Ouroboros. Very strong. We've put in the legwork. We were patient. Hopefully we'll be rewarded for our patience. I do love Urayuli. And with the deck that we have right now, there's at least a chance that we could play him. Do we want a triple attack anything, though? Or would that just be super overkill? I think that would be a little bit overkill. Okay. Let's grab an Urayuli. That way we don't have to draw one of our big chunky guys. Got more options available to us. Now, I think I see another duplication node up there. I wouldn't mind getting yet another Geck. Question is, what path do we take to get there? Don't need more items. That's sorted. A totem might be nice, but the fire, also very strong. So if we go this way, we are guaranteed to get a card. If we go this way, we might get a card. I feel like we go this way, because the card we get is going to be better quality, I believe. Sigils, sacrifice, or attack power. I mean, I don't want to be overconfident, but I'm pretty sure we could win any one of those challenges. Yeah, I think we go with sacrifice. We're kind of building a big, heavy sacrifice deck anyway. Oh, there you go. Pretty solid. Not bad at all. What's this? Dam builder. Ugh, no. I like the bifurcation mantis, but that's about all I like. Death touch cockroach. Well, I mean, we could combine it with our other cockroaches. Yeah, that's the only one here that seems to be of any value. We're just gonna have to hope for another mycologist along the way at some point. Now, what kind of bonus do we have here? Attack power. Now, we could use this to possibly trim the deck further, because if we combine these two, that's an interesting combo. If we wanted to cut someone, who would we cut? Probably Tadpole, right? It's pretty useless. Let's do it. I mean, worst case scenario, we got a 2-1 Tadpole. Alright, well, we'll take a 2-1 Tadpole then. Sure, why not? Might actually see some use this time, at least. Alright, got our Gecks. Let's not mess around too much. Our win condition is there. Throw out the Gecks. Pass turn. Easy peasy. I'm not sure if this system will work perfectly against the bosses, but seems to be working pretty well so far, if I had to say so. I mean, there's nothing we really want. I guess I'll take a turtle? It's got an interesting sigil, at least. Now, I wonder what happens. I love his personality. I wonder what happens if you give him his own work to duplicate. Give it a try. Well, perfect duplication. Can't complain. Alright. Good to know. We got a combination station over there. Wouldn't mind combining someone. Our deck is getting a little bit up there in size. Now, what are the odds that with 3 of those Gecks in the deck, we still didn't get one? Alright, pass turn. It's gonna do 4. Oh. Well, I should have done the math. Yeah, okay, fine. You got me. Do we have any pelts in deck? No. I'm not going to be getting any. So, let me go this way. Angle for a combination. So this is not nearly as good as I thought it was. I think this is... It gets more powerful the more turns it spends out, perhaps? But not what I had in mind. Ooh. We get our rando card. I mean, it's kind of fun. Do we want the rando card? It adds a level of instability to the deck, but I do love it. It's so stylish. So, who do we combine? Magpie is pretty much never going to see play. I'd rather Magpie be on someone that we're not going to use too much, like Rabbit or Tadpole. I think Rabbit. I mean, it's a scry for no other reason. And then we fight some more. Now I do see that we have a backpack at the end of this road, which means I probably would like to spend our squirrel bottle in this fight. So let's do that, because I'd rather get something else going. Yeah, perfect. Certainly don't want another pack rat in the deck. That would be quite disruptive. Not a huge fan of any of these. Mantis is okay. I could at least put a sigil on something. Sure, why not? Now, hopefully we can find a decent head. Well, lizard head. That's pretty good. We can have fledgling lizards. It means our Gecks will be more powerful every turn. Don't dislike that. Paste. Gotta be paste. It's so useful. If we get to the final fight, it pretty much nullifies the moon. It's just a question of can we get to that fight. Now, good news. We did draw our scry rabbit. Bad news. He will pick all of our cards. But boy. I mean, I want to draw our Geck. But this means this rabbit's going to be taking up a slot. I I think we put Rabbit out here as kind of a blocker. Well, I guess we don't have to go for our Geck. We could throw Ouroboros out there. You know, I think that's the play. I think that's what we do. Let's get Ouroboros out on the field. He'll just do a good job of passing us into the next round. He is going to wreck all of our cards. Now, do we get... Yeah, okay, we got to go right away. I'm pretty sure we've got enough to bring Ouroboros out again. Because between Tadpole and Roach... Yeah, we can just bring out Ouroboros. That's an easy choice. Yeah, there we go. This is why we beefed up Ouroboros earlier. It's just make sure that he's viable as a backup plan. All things considered, not a bad backup plan. I guess we grab a Mantis God? Or, I mean, Strange Larva's very strong. If he survives. Yeah, give me a Larva. So we're back on to, back onto our boss fight again, aren't we? So we're full on items, no pelts to trade. Pretty happy with our totem. I think that we have to go for the combination. What kind of combination would we want? A bifurcated attacker, perhaps? Bifurcated bear? Maybe make Tadpole have something good? I feel like our Red Heart is pretty much doing Garbo for damage, so doing anything to make him better would be nice. Could steal the defense sigil from our turtle. Who would we put it on, though? Red Heart? Mantis? Larva. Gotta be the Larva. Because I would love to be able to make sure Larva survives long enough to actually become the Mothman. And, bonus, I'm not sure if that shield transfers over after it evolves its stage. That would be nice if it got a, you know, a shield every single time. But we'll see. Or maybe we won't. It's entirely possible we don't draw him this time, because our deck is a little on the thick side. Okay, got a Geck. Geck is pretty much all we could ask for. So, yeah, we throw him out there. It's going to do 2 damage, essentially. Not amazing. But they're free, so how can I complain, right? And blocking out Amalgam as well. Now, what mask is he wearing right now? Pickaxe. Well... So he's gonna crunch somebody. I wouldn't mind blocking Mantis God. You're only gonna do 1 damage in that lane, though. How do I want to do this? I think I want to clear you 2 out. And perhaps... Do I want to fill up with Gecks? I'll end up with a field full of these rocks. which I feel like is not ideal. So I'm gonna allow this to pass into the next turn in the hopes that he's gonna clear the field. I don't know if he keeps any of his rares. He does keep Amalgam. Okay, that's good to know. So he should still be readying that pickaxe. I wouldn't mind getting Roach out there. You'll do 3. You'll do... It's pretty good. So you're doing 4 damage. Can I do something to tick you over to the moon stage? I think if I play a Geck, we're in the moon stage. In fact, maybe if I play 2 Gecks? Oh, well, okay. I miscalculated that a little bit, but we're still in moon stage. And I think once we're in moon stage, I don't think there's anything you can do to really stop me. Alright. Because once again, I've got my paste. Never bring a moon to a paste fight. Ooh. Can drop Uriuli. How often do we get to do that? We got Elder Gecks. I mean, I feel like we'll just run it through. We're doing pretty good right now. Oh, also, I forgot that he's flying over the moon. So this is gonna end without me actually having to beat the moon. Huh! Well, that's funny. I forgot that the moon usually does the jump block, but can't do that now. 12 misplays. Okay, I believe that. I had some pretty crappy plays this time. Wow. Okay, we're 2 wins in a row. Feeling pretty good. Pelt Lice. What does it do? It's a rare that's 4 sacrifice 1/1. It seems abysmal. There's got to be some kind of trick to it, though. Huh. I mean, I guess we're going to find out. Also, can't help but notice, it does say 11 down here, which leads me to believe 10 is not our goal.